All right, Kykar combo. I would like suggestions for if anybody has obvious things this might be missing. I put some thought into it, but there's a good chance I'm missing something. Let's start by describing the combo. First, that we have Kykar, which is the card the deck is named after. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may put a 1/1 white spirit into play. And then you can sacrifice a spirit to add a red mana to your mana pool. Then we use that with Bishop of the Wings here that says, whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. Whenever an angel you control dies, make a spirit. And then we have Arcane Adaptation, which is the cornerstone of a lot of silly combos in this standard format, which says you make all your creatures the chosen creature type. So you Arcane Adaptation on Angel, which makes your spirit tokens angels. So when you sacrifice a spirit with Kykar to make a mana, you get another spirit angel that gains you 4 life. So with Bishop, Adaptation, and Kykar, you gain an arbitrarily large amount of life in increments of 4, and you gain an arbitrarily large amount of red mana in increments of 1. Mark Olympics, thank you for the 2/3 of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Bump Black Red Reanimator. Definitely 0. I appreciate it. So you can kill them with Banefire, but in theory, you can just gain enough life that they can't kill you as well, right? Past that, we've got some, like, red-white interaction. We've got Drawn from Dreams here, or Fish Through Time, Dig Through Fish, whatever you want to call it, to try and assemble our 3-card combo. We got a couple of ops for stuff like that as well. We have Mastery Orbs. Do we have enough Mastery Orbs to get Foil Kykar? That's the real question. We have so many Mastery Orbs, chat. Oh, that's exciting. What a perfect time. We have enough orbs to get our Foil Kykar. Beauteous. Beauteous. That's nice. No poor plebs here. We've got it. We've got it all. I don't believe there's a foil Arcane Adaptation, right? There is not, unfortunately. That's sad. All right, let's update the stream decker and dive into a couple matches here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is... We've been playing mostly real decks on the ladder, so I wouldn't be surprised if we slide back down towards the percents with this one. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Someone had asked earlier, I missed on the name, they asked about how the red-white True Firestar deck went. We've not played that deck yet. So in general, we play the decks from the top down in the queue, and the True Firestar deck is currently 7th in the queue. So assuming we don't have any absurd bumps or swaps around, which does happen on occasion, we'll probably get to the True Firestar deck tomorrow. Burning Piggy, thank you for the 17-month resub. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday wherever you are. Seven foil cards. Beauteous. Plan doing the free decks to unlock in Hingelands. I'm not. I prefer the borderless cards, so the full art lands. I think the borderless cards look a little bit better. Looking to travel soon. How is Illinois for touristing? How do you feel about corn? Do you have strong opinions on corn? You know what? This might actually be a small mistake here. I think I'm probably supposed to revitalize on 2. Because if I revitalize on 2, I can then shock this in and go Bishop plus Opt on 3.
You show remorse. I've got it.
I think we just 2-for-1 this Teferi. Yeah, Just Guy Walkers is not a deck we've seen for a little bit. This matchup's probably going to be tough for us because they have a lot of sweepers.
If you wish to speak thoughtfulness before action.
The Midwest has a lot of corn. if you didn't see my tweet oh god. Static abilities. At some point I will remember the 4,000 lines of static text on every card in this format. But until then, while we're sitting here talking about things, here we are. Sorry, we were talking about, I tweeted a picture of my backyard for my second floor window, and my backyard neighbors, since we moved in the spring, or in the winter, are literally just like stalks of corn. Ooh, we got a new absorb animation too. Interesting. Interesting build of Jeskai Friends on their part. A lot of counter spells for a Teferi format. There's a lot of counter spells.
I can go longer. Stand by and watch. This might be a bad idea.
Yeah, the old Interplanar Beacon absorb in 2019 deck. Like, what are you doing with yourself? I didn't just play Teferi and bounce their token because my Teferi can't currently draw cards. Maybe I should have played Teferi and bounce their token just so they can't counterspell me anymore.
I have a plan.
They do have a lot of counter spells in their deck.
An example of my genius.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and kill their Narset here, I think. Since I have a Teferi in my hand. I think that's probably ideal. The bird it does kind of look like it's holding a Mastery Orb, doesn't it? You can't bounce Narset. Yep. Any issues with my Seer? None that we've had. And we've lived here for most of the seasons now. We just haven't had a fall season yet. But none over the winter.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
Yeah, I can't bounce Narset. They very obviously can bounce Narset. And this is like, when people like to salt off about like random brews their opponents are playing, like, we're rank 50 right now, and like this is what we're playing against. This format and Arena especially just don't really have a meta game. It's a bunch of people like doing whatever they want essentially. We have battled our way through all of the absorbs. Sure, but when you're rank 50, you're gonna play against other people in Mythic, dude. Not everybody is right on top of each other. Sarkin. I guess I can. No, I guess I can't even draw the Angel Maker because we're dead. I think a lot of rain comes down into how much time you put into actually playing. That's a degree. Like if you have like a 52% win rate, you could obviously still be ranked okay if you play a lot. But part of it is definitely winning matches. If you're winning more matches, you're gonna have to play less. You make infinite life and infinite mana, Brad. So Bishop, Arcane plus Kykar makes infinite mana in increments of 4 and infinite life in increments of 4 and infinite red mana. Yeah, Fry's pretty good, huh? What is the ley line for? I don't know. I was just reaching for things to put in the sideboard. Theoretically, the mono red matchup, but there hasn't been a lot of mono red. Yeah, this patch was another performance hit. Having Teferi on 3 seems real good in this matchup. And you get vetoed.
This isn't a fight you can win. Don't worry, I got this.
I didn't see any shocks out of them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a card here. In case they have like Fry or something post board. They get like shocked or lightning striked, I'm a little bit sad. That's whatever.
Hardly my worst defeat.
Super happy we drew a card right away. So this will suck if they draw like, if we draw more Teferis, but it's not a big deal otherwise. I'm gonna grab Bishop and Opt here. Teferi cannot bounce Planeswalkers, chat.
Here goes nothing.
And grab a backup Kykar since I already have a backup Bishop. If they down tick to bounce this then dies to Fry, which is nice, and then that unlocks our veto.
No, I am not making this up as I go. Now what?
Sabotage is fine. Just want to hold up veto this turn. Good lord. Where are our adaptations at? I guess the good news is we can like Kykar and then like Opt next turn. Oh no. Oh no. They have another Ixalan binding? What?
I shall miss your company.
Why did it ask me to pay mana and then automatically pay the rest of it for me? Like, it said pay 4, and I started paying 4, and then it paid the other 3 and took me off my second blue. I should probably put some 5 mana Teferis in the sideboard of this deck. Yeah, I need some ways to interact with these things. Maybe some Ugins. Not that Ixalan's Binding's super popular as a whole, but yeah, we're basically out of win conditions at this point, right? We can kill them with a really big Banefire in these 2/2s. This game isn't particularly fun, though, so maybe we'll just concede on the merits of it's kind of just like bad magic. Oh. Let's put a couple of ways in the sideboard to interact with enchantments. Ugin makes spirit. That's funny. Put in a couple bindings of our own. Throw a couple Ugins in. Round out the last Veto. Thoughts on Shalai? What am I cutting and why are we cutting it? I'd have to like cut some removal, right? So like the question is like, how much anti-aggro stuff do I want and how much like protect my combo stuff do I want? I feel like I'd rather have the anti-aggro stuff on average. It's also very possible the Banefires are silly. Is like, gaining a bunch of life should be enough to win a lot of matchups. So like, why do I need these Banefires in my deck too? Bantscape Shift, potentially. That's what the blue-white life gain land signifies a lot of the time in this format. Budget mana or Bantscape Shift at Mythic 974, probably Scape Shift. Just looking for our last combo piece. Would you like to return my Arcane Adaptation to my hand opponent? Hey, Turducky, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. Alright, 4 draws in our deck. The combo next turn. Opponent can start making some zomboys and girls here. The Murpher Show. Thank you for the 12 months of support. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around. I mean, we're not dead next turn, right? So we've got a couple of turns. They're gonna make 7 zombies here, which gives them exactly 8, which means I get 2 draw steps. And by that, I mean my opponent doesn't know how their deck works, and they clicked on 2 Field of the Dead. So, seeming pretty good for the home team here. A small mistake on their part. Sweet memes are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Do 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 do. Alright, they're gonna make some zomboys and girls here. My opponent cast Escape Shift and only got 6 differently named lands. Which they're gonna start pumping out zombies here, so if we keep breaking off, they could maybe still be in the game. Yep. They're dead to a bishop at any point, though. I like when we get to do our thing, chat. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Do 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 do. Beep 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 do 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 do. Oh no! It's so many clicks. You can't auto yield. Oh no! Oh, the click to damage ratio is not a good one. Oh. And you have to like wait for the animations to happen too. Oh wait, I can spacebar in the middle. Okay, I can spacebar in the middle. Alright, this is good. I don't have to move the mouse as far because I can spacebar. What are the odds Arena tells me to take a different action or the game's ending in a draw? How far do we get? Opponent has conceded. To be fair, we hit the bishop so early there that I think there's a chance that even if they had escape shifted correctly, we were still gonna kill them, huh? So 4 vetoes here is great, obviously. Yeah, let's throw a couple Ugins in for good measure. Fight our way through their alternative win condition. Welcome back, Pinky. The game will tell you to take the other game action, but won't actually do anything about it. Interesting. What happens after you gain 1,000 life doing that? So we technically net a mana every time there. So when we're fortunate enough to have our Banefire in our hand, we kill them with Banefire. But if we're not fortunate enough to have Banefire, we just gain a bunch of life and then like eventually attack them for 3. In a game of paper magic, you'd just be like, I'm gonna gain Graham's number worth of life, and then I'm gonna deck you. And they'd be like, yep, we're done here. This hand's only 1 card short of the combo. We could technically play, what's the Thran Gateway to like loot through our deck?
Here we go.
One time, my friend declared 2,000 as infinite life and just died. Yep. Yep. Why does seeing a Teferi give you so much rage? Because you enjoy playing Magic and not Hearthstone. So Teferi upsets you. Isn't Gateway the one where you draw and discard a card and then it flips over and deals damage equal to your health total? Or am I thinking of a different card? Thought it was 3 and something.
Hardly my worst defeat.
Azure Gateway. There we go. Azure's Gateway. That's the one. Oh, you make mana equal to life? Oh yeah, that's not very useful.
Right on schedule. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Yeah, but like taking time to flip is fine because it helps you like draw through your deck and find your combo pieces. So I think that's not a big deal. We're gonna Deputy of Detention my Teferi. Deal. Bounce the shark, do 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 do. Bounce the shark, do 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 do. Bounce the shark, do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Looking for a land. Looking for a land. White Finale. So the problem with White Finale is you have to have 2 leftover white mana to cast it. Yeah, and you need to untap. Exactly. Opponent's got a lot of respect for the old Bishop of Wings here. They have a Temple of Malady in their deck. I wonder if they're on the Golos plan or they just have like off-color Scrylands. They could very well just be on off-color Scrylands.
Here we go.
Here we go. I'm just gonna pass here. I'm just gonna end step Drawn from Dreams. Gives us a chance to like find another Clarion if they escape shift. LSD updated his list with Malady, that makes sense. How does this deck win? Yep. Large Banefire. You can theoretically win by attacking with Kykar and friends in the air, but mostly big Banefire. Sweet dreams are drawn from these. Do 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 do. I suppose by letting Teferi die, we're technically giving them a chance to counter this. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they can like play this as a 9/9. Who am I to fish agree? Oh, this meme ran real deep. That. Okay. So these are 12 damage between them. So I can do this into bounce your Krasis again. So I'm not dead to that. Then I can go Bishop, tapped land. And then if they don't interact with me at all here, I can go block, go to 4, and the next turn shock this in, go Kykar, Arcane Adaptation combo. So we can theoretically combo kill them next turn. Yeah, I'm not sure, Coast Left. I feel like clicking through this combo might be a little bit too tedious to make me want to put it on the website. Yeah, when you cast a non-creature spell. So you go Kykar, and then Arcane Adaptation triggers Kykar and makes you a thing. By triggering Kykar when we cast Arcane Adaptation, chat. For people wondering how do we get started, this is a non-creature spell. Is it worse than the Rail Nadu combo? Yeah, definitely. Definitely worse than Rail Nadu. Think we're dead? I think a deck like this already struggles to be competitive. Cutting all of our removal spells, so we actually just have to try and race people, means you're gonna lose almost all the time. Clarion would keep us around. Pengu Power, checking in for the 40th month. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Well, shoot. So I can play this on Angel, and then when Bishop comes into play, it gains us 4. Which keeps us alive. So you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh ho, we're halfway there. Oh ho, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, do 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 do, be do 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 do. I enjoy seeing the opponent hovering over our cards. Yep, just like what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, I mean if they're on 0 interaction, they're dead on our untap again. So this looks like another Hydroid Krasis trying to draw something that interacts with us. Could be. So Krasis for 6, draw 3. Could also be floating mana before they escape shift. Okay.
Excellent timing. This might be a bad idea.
So, alright, they're dead. I believe they have died. So, in paper, you could play around Veto here by just playing Bish and then Bane firing for 0 to get things started. But because this is Magic Arena, gaining infinite life takes a long time. So I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit here to try and actually kill them with the Bane fire this turn. So I could have definitely generated an arbitrarily large amount of health and mana playing around Veto or Negate there, but because of the way Arena works versus paper, I'd rather just risk it to try and guaranteed get the kill. Because like if I do that and I start generating life, like it plays around it, but like it doesn't, like it's gonna be a lot of clicking to win it out. Our rank is currently 68. Black Red Aristocrats and Sultai Yarok are very, very good. Or Yarok Field. Is this a tryhard stream? Yes. We are playing just Kykar combo because we are trying our darndest. Yeah, in paper, you just pick a number. You're just like, I would like to go to Graham's number worth of health. I would love to draw from dreams. In fact, I think I'm gonna decline opting here just so I can go a little deeper. Because like next turn I can go Clifftop Retreat, cast Bishop, and then still opt. Wow. Does anybody... Is this the same Jeskai Planeswalker person we played against earlier?
I know my responsibility.
Is this the same Jeskai Planeswalker we played against earlier? I don't remember. The animation on this card is so sweet. I'm trying to build Black Red Scratch by deck search will only bring up certain cards, and that confused me. You should just import the deck list by using the button on my website.
Trust me.
Make things a lot easier for you.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Man, fish through time, find fish through time. This is sweet. I grabbed Lightning Strike here as opposed to Shock because they played a Narset and down-ticked it. I wanted to be able to kill Narset off. Alright, so you're saying there's a chance. If we draw an untapped land next turn, we get to do the thing. Get to go Kykar, cast this, trigger this. Ooh, they're an aggressive deck. Okay, that's interesting.
That's more like it.
Untapped land, untapped land, untapped land. Papi! Papi! Alright, 3 times. This is way more... Why did it just skip my priority? Why did it just skip my priority, chat? Alright, I've enabled hold full control mode.
Time for plan B.
It thinks you only have one red. Got it. All right. Well, now that I have plenty, we'll see how many triggers lets me get on the stack before my opponent realizes what's going on. Hey, nice to ask. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's definitely one of my favorite decks in the current format. I can't believe we've comboed 3 times in 3 matches. That's a way higher ratio than I was expecting. So every one of these triggers that's on the stack is going to gain us 4. That's true. If they have Big Tef as their win con, they're not dead to infinite health. This combo brought to you by Fish Through Time. Seems pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so Fry sounds great here. My opponent had a 2/2 elemental with haste. I feel like I want some vetoes. Drake might be okay if there's something aggressive. I don't know. I don't really know what they're doing. So let's just board minimally. And go from there. Pretty easy mulligan here. 2 combo pieces, but like only 1 land and no ways to find more. Is Clarion not good? I don't know if they're an aggro deck, Phaser. Like, they showed us a 2/2 with haste and a 3-mana Teferi. Like, if they're a super low to the ground deck, obviously I want my Deafening Clarion, but I don't know with certainty that that's what they're doing. I should have shocked that in for opt, right? Yeah, I probably should have opted. Oh, they're a hero deck. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. People concede so fast. Can we pull an LSV and not run Banefire for the extra slots? Oh, it's funny. Do y'all still see me? All right, yeah, good. My viewer count dropped to 0 for half a second there. Must just be Twitch being foobar. Alright, let's put our Deafening Clarions back in. Not that Clarion would have helped there very much against Tajik. Do I want Lyra? I probably want some Lyra. Let's do that. Yaku! Thank you for the very generous tier 2 resub. And for the 11 months of the app. Sure, take a peekaboo at the deck queue and let me know if there's what's in there that you'd like to bump up to see a little bit sooner. It's fine. Hey, Lullum. 12 months is a long time. Thanks for keeping me around. Welcome back. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. So unfortunately cannot play Bishop on 2 here because I led on a Temple of Epiphany. You know, I should probably make this temple a red-white temple because with double white cards on 2, I'd probably would prefer it if my tapped lands on 1 make white mana. Yeah, I'm gonna make that change before we play the 4th match with this deck. Dealer's choice. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me around.
No, I am not making this.
Maybe I'm just supposed to cash this in to draw a card. Eldrazi Jedi. It's a mashup of genres. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. And that unfortunately was not the land I really wanted to draw there. If we drew a land, we'd get to play bishop this turn as well.
That didn't go according to plan.
Hey, Man Cub the Scrub. Thanks for the half of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. We're going to just fish through time here. It's our last combo piece and a land to let us cast the Lyra as well. Sign me up. If I let them untap, they have a chance to, like, draw a counterspell or something like that, too. So, like, giving them a chance to, like, have Veto up doesn't seem ideal. Oh, that's neat. That's a really neat take. They have this inside of the hero shell. Feather too. Okay, I dig it. This is not, yeah, this is not the Jeskai Friends player from earlier. Got it. If I block here, we combo them, right? Because this will make a spirit. And because we have two of them, because we have two bishops here, we actually not only gain infinite life, but we get infinite 1/1s now too, right? Which is great. So, we get to gain 8 life for every one of these. We gain a red mana, gain 8 life, and gain a 1/1 for every one of this loop cycles. Alright, there's 22 minutes on my clock. I plan to do this until they concede or for the next 5 minutes. This is for people that are wondering why there's Bishop of Wings in our deck. This is why there's Bishop of Wings in their deck. What's the life cap? Can someone what's the life cap at for in this deck? I think if I was playing this in paper, I wouldn't play Banefire. I think the Banefire is unnecessary. I think I'd rather just like play more other good cards. There is no life cap. That's not true. Waterboy, thank you for the third of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. All right, so we played 3 matches with this and we double comboed in 2 of them. So I think I'm going to be done with this one because it's kind of tedious to click through. I will make a couple of small changes here. I think all 3 of the temples should be Clifftop or should be Temple of Triumphs, just because you want your tap land on 1 to cast Bishop on 2. I think if I was playing this in paper or just expecting people to concede on Arena, I think these Banefires are largely unnecessary. I think I would cut these and just play other good cards. I think I would like put a 4th Clarion in the main deck and then play a couple of 5-mana Teferi at the top end. And just like have this be the plan. I think I'd just count on people conceding to me or just like doing this. I think these Revitalize are probably silly as well. Search for Azcanta could probably be reasonable here too. I think I'd cut those and play these. That seems fine. What do we think of that? I think this is what I would do without the Banefires. I'm not gonna play another one without them, just because depending on people conceding is tedious and slow, and if they don't concede without the Banefire, it's gonna be exceptionally slow in Arena. So Search, its activation only finds 1/3 of the combo, but Search's activation, Search's upkeep effect helps you find both halves, and Search's activation can find Drawn from Dreams, and Drawn from Dreams can find all of your combos. So in a roundabout way, it finds all the stuff you're looking for, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I think this one will probably be tagged as the deck of the day. We got to do our thing 4 times in 3 matches, and like, it's pretty novel overall, right? Even if it's a little bit tedious for Arena. All right, for people that want this last list, I'm gonna go ahead and export it, so that way you can grab it off the Stream Decker, but we are gonna move on to something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload what I would play if I wanted to meme with this on Arena or in paper. We're gonna slide along to